Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy Core Class Shockwave. You see him right there in front of the box. We're going to go ahead and put him off the side real quick. And, well, look at the box, which, yeah, a little damaged by Amazon because Amazon sucks the packaging. But yeah, you can see Legacy logo there, Shockwave, and up here you see Shockwave in his alt mode. You got the Legacy logo there, and Transformers, you got a picture of Shockwave there, and Core Class, and on this side you got line-wide artwork, and on the bottom you have some what's inside the box. And then back here, some product shots, warnings, and copyrights, and all that stuff. And of course, you have instructions, which honestly aren't needed. He's pretty simple. And of course, the QR code thing for, I guess, the little Legacy bio thing for online. There you go. Core Class Shockwave. He is, in my opinion, actually pretty great. He's got a really nice, very nice purple here. You can see it's a very dark purple color right there. You got some silver throughout as well, like there, and then on the chest, the hips, and the feet. Of course, his yellow mono eyes picked out pretty nicely. You got very hard to spot, but they're there. Decepticon symbols. They're easier to see on camera here, thankfully, but in real life, they are very difficult to see. You got a little gun, of course. Back here, of course, you got a bit of backpack, but nothing too severe. And, well, yeah, some hollow legs, but that's because of the transformation, and he's a core class. Yeah. Pretty nice looking overall. I really like him. He's fairly G1, you know, a little bit stylized, but, you know, they kind of doing that sometimes, you know. Looks pretty nice overall, honestly. Just, again, that's a Shockwave. I really like having Shockwaves, and he's a really nice little one. And he also comes with this gun, which, well, or radar dish thing, or whatever it is. Which, you know, has a little peg right here. You can hold that, no problem. You can hold it like that as a gun. Thanks to the little hole back there, you can actually slip it over his gun hand a little bit, so you can have that. You can also hold it like this if you really want to, or peg it on like this, or like this, or whatever. There's nowhere on the back, unfortunately, I can find. Well, actually, does this work? No, they do not. Okay. But yeah, there's you can hold it multiple ways, and it looks pretty good. It also has a bit of red there, obviously you can see. One thing is, in this hand right here, this connection's kind of tenuous in his hand. Really, if it pegs it together, pegs pretty solid, like everywhere else, but this one peg right here in this hand kind of is a little iffy. So that's annoying, but nothing too severe. It's just like it's easy to accidentally just bump it out of his hand, but nothing too bad. Posability though, his head can go left and right. It is on a swivel, not a ball joint. So left and right. Got a ball joint here at the shoulders to go all the way around and go outward. And there's also, thanks to transformation, a little bit of a up and down right there. Got a ball jointed elbow, so we got forward, 90 degrees, about a little more than 90 degrees. Well, actually about 90 degrees. And then of course that also acts as the bicep swivel as well. No waist swivel, but he has hips ball jointed. So forward that far, back about that far, outward pretty far, ball jointed knees, so of course that also acts as the swivel, and you got deep bend thanks to how he transforms and everything. So, yeah, pretty decent articulation, just not the most amazing we've seen at this size class, but decent enough all things considered. Yeah, real quick though, comparisons. Here he is with the Core Class Megatron. See that? And the recent Studio Series Core Class Shockwave. You can see various different shade of purple, but roughly comparable height. And here he is with the old, I guess, Legends Class Combiner Wars Shockwave. With a very small head, I'm noticing now. He has a very tiny head in comparison. But weirdly enough, they also transform pretty similarly too. And also both become spaceships, so that's the thing. Yeah. He looks good. Nice. I really like the purple. Looks pretty decent articulation, and yeah. The only thing is maybe if the obsessed used some hollow bits on the legs and the arms, but I think his head's hollow. Is his head hollow? His head is hollow. Oh no, that's illogical. But anyway, transformation is actually pretty straightforward. Go ahead and untap this and bring it out, and untap this as well. Bring those both out like that. Bring that out, and then you go ahead and take the arms here and rotate them up and bring them up like that. Rotate them up and bring it up like that. Then you go ahead and rotate this around. This will sink the head in. And Then you can go ahead and the arms will tab in. There's multiple tabs, one on the shoulder, one on the forearm, which will go into this little slots right there on both arms. All tabbed in like that. Then down here at the legs, you want to go ahead and, well, there's a little platform here right on the legs. You want to move that forward. And also, by the way, that kind of acts as an ab crunch of sorts, although it's kind of weird looking and doesn't really accomplish much that you can't do without with the ball joints anyway. So there you go. But yeah, that move that forward on this little platform right there. And then you take the legs, bring them back down with that staying forward. And then you have to rotate the legs around like this and bring them up like that. Rotate them around and bring them up and tab them together, and also tab in like there. And then finally what you do is, don't untab those. Move this thing down like that at an angle. Like that. And that's more or less the alt mode. Well, there is one thing you can do, which is take the gun here, and this peg right here goes in this little hole, and now you have a big old radar dish as well. So yeah, that's the alt mode. And yeah, honestly, it's a pretty decent looking alt mode. It's actually kind of very stylized, very similarly to the Siege leader class one from way back when. So yeah, it's got that. You got that little blaster things right there. You got some spots of silver, you know, here and there. You got, of course, the red of the radar dish and the silver guns and silver wings, and you got a bridge, but it's all just, you know, purple. But there is some detailing picked out there. And let's see how well you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see some detailing, but yeah, it's not super easy to see in the, you know, dark purple there. The hands are just kind of chilling out back here. You know, just no hiding them, unfortunately. This is supposed to be, I guess, a bit of a strut to help balance it, but you really don't need it. So it's like, okay, I guess. This thing. Real quick here, yeah, here is the Combiner Wars version. I'm only showing this one because it's also supposed to be more or less the same sort of thing. It's a spaceship, sort of. Yeah, actually roughly the same length, although he's a little longer thanks to his hands sticking out a bit more. But yeah, again, the transformation is eerily similar. I mean, it's not a whole lot. I mean, including the head sinking down to the chest and everything, how the legs fold up, and even the arms going up, although they go up a little bit differently. But yeah, still, it's like pretty similar. I'm not gonna bother with the other alt modes, or like the other Shockwave alt, because it's a tank. It kind of doesn't really have the same thing. Other thing is, yeah, because of you know, Shockwave's legacy, you know, as a gun, you can bring that all the way down and then take it and plug into a bigger figure's hand. Of course, also accidentally untab everything. Plug into a bigger figure's hand. There you go. Held as a gun. Which is just, yeah, funny to me because, yeah, now you got... So yeah, if you have both these Shockwaves, you can actually have a figure dual wielding, although a bit, you know, makes the figure a bit forward heavy, but you know, it's doable. But yeah, it's a thing you can do if you want. Yeah. So is this Shockwave worth it? Maybe. If you're in the core class at all, sure. You know, if you're collecting the core class or just that sort of general size range, including third, right? Yeah, he's pretty cool. If you like Shockwaves, yeah, you probably might buy him. He's a really nice shade of purple. Transformation is pretty simple. The only thing is alt mode, you know, it's a little compromised thanks to the fact that the hands are just chilling out in the back. But yeah, he's got a really good alt robot mode. The transformation's simple and pretty quick and fun. A little bit familiar, and the alt mode's mostly great, just kind of that one small thing of the hands in the back, and also the radar disc sometimes can come out of his hand a little easily in robot mode, but not too bad. He'll still hold in place without any real problems. Just, you know, it's also easy to knock it out of his hand. So I like it. I think it's worth it. He's nice for the core. Yeah, if you're doing the core, yeah, again, if you're doing the whole core collection or anything, he fits right in and he looks good and everything. So I recommend picking him up for the core class. But if you're skipping on core, I don't think there's really much here to convince you to grab him. So yeah, that's it. I think pick him up for sure. I'm not for sure, but you know, pick him up if you like the core class stuff, or just Shockwave. But that's it for this one. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1, and check out my coffee and my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.